shit. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, Ed. Fucking hell. Oh no. Oh, it was a good run. 28,000. Oh, I need to screenshot this. Oh, poor Ed. I've driven down that road a couple of times and it's never been that busy. Oh no. Well, look, my trousers. Woo, that's a lot. Oh shit! Well, how'd it do?
No, oh wow. Nice. That's crazy. Oh nice, I'm normal. Oh no, not quite. Not quite normal weight. Very close. Right, he's in combat. It's time to go home. Still think that we should be able to put that rabbit that we've managed to snag. We should be able to put that in our bag. No reason why we shouldn't. But if we can find a book, like a book kitten, we can start the rabbit breeding program. And we've got access to light leather as well, or small leather, I should say. Loads of clay on the river though. Loads of clay. Just need a spade. Okay. Let's dump all of you down. You. Let's quickly read. You. Put seeds away. Thought the thunderstorm was today, unless the thunderstorms passed. I must have just gone straight by. Huh. Wow, I put him to bed at 1 in the morning and he's up at like 6 o'clock. He's alert, wakeful is pretty crazy. Trying to decide whether to build some amphora for collecting water. I usually build them for either plumbing, but we can't do that, or I'll build them for gardening. But because we've got this pond here, I don't really I don't like that graphical glitch. But yeah, I don't need to build amphoras for that either. Oh, wait a second, I just thought of something. I could build a kiln. And we can work towards the... Do we have 20? We do. Think of a good reason not to build a kiln. Where are we gonna put our constructing stuff? I think we maybe put it there, and then we can just maybe leave the cars out here. I want to leave the garden there. The garden looks really nice, and I'd rather leave it like that. Yes, I think I will do that. Before we do that, let's move this van. Wow. Crazy the way you can get rammed by your own car. Rammed right in the bottom. So I'll just leave that there. Kiln isn't super exciting and important, so let's put it right out the way over here. Do we... Yeah, we've got matches, right? Love this track. Oh, it's so good. I think we need a pot wheel to make a ball. Yeah, I think we do. Damn it. And before we can do that, we need some stone wheels, and I believe the wheels take masonry too. Yeah, nowhere near that either. Okay, well, we got the kiln built at least. That's one important piece of infrastructure built. Nails is something we're desperate for. So there's some more houses over here. There's some up here. There's more down here. Which reminds me, I think we looted. We did all of you. Probably remove that book one. Haven't done you. Oh, we did mark these off. Don't remember what you are. Okay. Really like to get some flax. Oh, I know what we can do. Make some axes. How many can we make? Oh, okay, well, before we do that, let's nab a flint flake or two. Oh, I see, we've only got 2 branches. Right, well, that's fine if we make 2 axes. And put down a tree or 2, we'll get more branches. Which will allow us to make more axes. Right, there we go. I just couldn't get rid of the encumbrance. Be good maintenance experience as well. It's always nice for combat. You're one tough tree. One third of the way to level 3. 2 more saplings. 6 branches. Wow, okay. Those big trees are really nice. If we can get 6 long sticks, so that's going to be 4. We just need 1 more big tree and then we can build our first drying rack, plant drying rack. So yeah, let's keep cutting down trees. The big tree. You're a big tree. Always embarrassing when you swing at a tree and miss. There's few things more embarrassing than missing Hitting a tree. With this exertion. Probably gonna be cutting down these trees. There's lots of logs as well, so that's going to come in really handy down the road. You always need wood for something. It's really handy for blacksmithing. Because you go through trees like there's no tomorrow to get the charcoal to be able to use blacksmithing. I think you can build a drying rack. Let's see. Carve long stick from sapling. Yeah. Where does that bring our carving? 24 of 150. We just need some twine. We definitely want to put the wrap on the inside. Where we're going to put it. I'll tell you where we could put it. We could maybe even put it upstairs. No, we'll keep it downstairs because of the fireplace. Yeah. More, we'll just move as much as we can. There. Pick you up. Can put that in here. Yeah, we'll put that there, and then if need be, we can light the fire, and then the heat from the fire will speed up the use of the drying rack. Just so happens we have something put on it already. One day, 23 hours, because it's still warm. Awesome. Got the first drying rack. First thing we want to do is get rid of this thing, but I don't even have... Yeah, I don't have a saw. I can't even... Even if I made a flint saw, I couldn't remove it. Can I pick it up? Oh, I can move it. I just need a hammer. Right, okay, well I don't care if I break it. So let's do that. And then when we get the space to put another one in, we can do that. Where's the hammer? Hammer, right? I would have made a hammer by now. Surely. No? Right. I don't mind if they get destroyed. It's not like I need the space or anything. I can pick these up as well. You know what? We could put the books. Yeah, we can put the books in these. Let's put these here. And then we can just put the books, we can leave the books upstairs. But they don't need to be in the, we don't need to be downstairs. Ah, that's a shame. I didn't really want to. Oh, I managed to keep the chair. That's nice. We've got lots of space now to put more racks in, which makes me happy. Put this chair up here, out of the way, in case we want it for something else. Look at that. I hate the fact that you can't put that like properly on there. That really triggers me something terrible. Right, let's move the books. How many? Oh, you know what? That might not be enough space because we've got quite a lot of books. Yeah, 35 or 65. I think what we will do is we'll remove them from there and we'll put them in here. Just when it comes to building things, I want to build in here. I don't want the books in there. Right, that's good. Accomplished quite a lot. Ooh, and an actual old nail. And I can research craft the nail. Nice. Okay. So we now know how to forge them. Which reminds me, before I can build a forge, I'm gonna need furnace. And before that, I'm gonna need to build a bucket. And before I can build a bucket, I need carving level 4. And I'm miles away from that. But if I can get carving to level 2, I've got the carving 2 book, which will take me from level 2 to level 4 a lot easier. Because I have no pluses to this at the moment, no plus 75. So that's like a massive downer, really. It means that there's a lot of grind there that I don't particularly want to do, if I'm honest. I'm not going to build another drying rack at the moment because I have nothing to dry, but the thing I want to do is I want, oh wait, here we go. Almost ready for harvest. Now that was young before, so we need to keep an eye on this because I specifically want the seeds from this. Really important. Then I can put that on the drying rack, dry it, get the seeds, put them in the ground. Then I can start like mass producing flax. Flax will give me lots of twine, which is not something I need, but it'll give me, I can also eventually turn the flax into thread, and then I can turn that thread into cloth. And I can also turn the seeds into vegetable oil. So yeah, that's kind of really high on my priorities. Oh, let's get some water. So we managed to catch a rabbit kitten, or a baby rabbit if you're so inclined. So what I would like to do is find or catch a rabbit buck kitten, and then I can, when they grow up, they'll start breeding. Get a little bit of foraging in. Oh, this will be a good place to forage for crops. Maybe we'll find some flax or tobacco. Tobacco is not so important, but if we can grow tobacco, we can use that to as a sorry, words are failing me. You can use it as like a mildew cure. So that dog bean there, the dog bean hemp, that's what we can turn directly into twine. That's really all you're going to use it for. Oh, look, more rabbits. So that's why we don't need the flax for the twine. Watch this. This is a really good little tip. If you run after the rabbits, the adults will just bolt and they'll get away no problem. But if you run after the kittens, they can't get away. So what you have to do is, if I hover over him there, baby swamp, pick up swamp baby rabbit kitten. If I run up, if I stop running now, see if I hover over him, hover over, pick up, then like run, as I, well actually we'll grab that one, and then if you pick up as you run past him, you time it properly, like I just didn't, you can actually just pick him up, but I'm making a bad job of this. There we go, we got him. Please be a male. Oh, it's another female. Might even put this down and see if I can catch a male. There's one over there. Right, we'll pop this one down. Female as well. Shame. Are there any other kittens? No worry. Right, we'll take this one. We'll take this one back. We've got two females. and then we'll bump into some more rabbits at a later date, and hopefully, eventually we'll catch one that's a male. We have to wait for them to grow up, but we're putting enough food in the troughs for the chickens, so it's no biggie. This big shit. No, it's a sapling. Nice. Okay. Always pick up saplings if you're into your farming. Anybody want to name this rabbit? It's not. Delicious cucumber. Oh, that reminds me. Weight is 84. So we are now normal weight. Even though we started as a chunky boy. That's another nice little bit of info. Oh, how long till power goes off? Day 17. I think it's going to go off before day 30, so we've got another 2 weeks potentially. It all really depends. Get some carbon XP. Oh, nice. We can. We keep these because I think we can eventually carve them into dice. I think. But let's give him an early night. Or we could maybe read. Trapping 1. Nearly trapping 2. Oh, mint. So if we can get 1 trap down, he's gonna go straight to trapping 2, and then we can go straight onto the trapping 2 book. Let's have a quick look. What sort of traps can we build? We can make a stick trap. We can make a crate trap as well, but we don't have the nails. We don't have the level to make either of those yet. I'd really like to build, this is the one I'd like to build, but I don't have the saw. And I don't have the recipe. That's the one that lets you catch rabbits. This is the one that's going to let you catch birds. Might be worth doing that just so I can get level 2 trapping. Even if I just make 1. I'll check that in the morning. Because it's not any hardship to build wooden rods. Get them from branches. Oh, I'll tell you something we should do. Check the weather. Oh, something else. You can check the radio and it'll tell you when the power's going to go off as well. It'll say power grid fluctuations, I think it says. So it's worth checking the radio for that as well. You shouldn't be in there, which is why you're rotten. I think that close. Yeah, we've got 5 matchbooks, so we need to keep them. We need to keep those matchbooks for the blacksmithing. But we have some decent winter clothing. We've got the beanies, we've got some padded pants, which are really good. We've got a sweater. I don't think extinctions, because this is kind of an altered extinction settings. There's a few changes like the farming, but it's basically extinction times 4. And I don't think extinction is especially cold. I think it's fairly mild. I don't think the weather is the thing that's. I think it's the migration amongst other things. Right, let me try and think for a second. It's carving, isn't it? It's gone dead. Right, let's just break this down into the simplest things. We don't need to worry about water because we've got cooking pots and there's a pond out there, so we can boil our own water. So water's not a problem. But a fishing rod, we can make fishing rods, so worst case scenario, we can always go to the river and fish, which we should be doing fairly soon. So we can also put our weight back on. We don't need to worry about hunger because we're light eater, and we could also, we're a pretty good forager as well. We're like level 5 already. Reminds me, I need to review the books. Maybe there's some books I can read. I know most of them are up there, but there might be like a forager, might be a book where I can read a foraging book. And animal care as well. Once we get that to level 2, we can read the second one. In fact, let's take that upstairs as a reminder. I'd love for us to find a sheep for the wool and for the milk. That would just take care of everything. It's carving, isn't it? It's carving and napping. There's such important skills if you don't have any tools. Napping's almost at level 1. That's wonderful, but we need that to level 4 so we can make a flint saw. What can we carve? Can we carve the logs into anything? It's not very efficient use of material, is it? So if we research craft it. Right, so we've learned how to carve a bucket. Level 4, we knew that. Well, we knew that already. But yes, if we carve, we drill a plank, I'm pretty sure that's not going to give us any carving experience. Oh, charcoal burning pit. Yeah, we want to build that. That's fairly straightforward. Oh no, we can't because we need a shovel. Wooden spade. What is that? Is that carving for? Pretty sure it is. Yeah. That's another thing that's behind carving. Okay, can we carve you into anything? No. I'm going to leave you there though, because we might be able to carve you into something when we go up a couple of levels. Right, so we've just learned how to make the spade. That was so... Little plank. Oh, we do actually need to drill a plank. Now that I think about it, we need something to start the fire with. We're not going to be using matches. Yeah, we'll do one. And then we'll take a couple of branches. We'll put them next to the fire for when we do want to start. Down that road. Can we make any more axes? Make 7 of them. Do we want to make 7 axes? Probably do. Oh yeah, this large stone axes, they're amazing. How do you make the... It's napping 4, isn't it? Oh, I'd love to have those. Those axes, the large stone ones, have got really good durability. So if you want to start smashing some trees, then those are what you want. If you can get napping to 4, if you don't have access to like other like manufactured axes like hatchets and fire axes and obviously wood axes, they're the best manufactured thing that you can use. These are still quite flimsy. Let's have 4 of them. And let's cut down another tree or 2. Wouldn't say no to another. Another drying rack. I know we're going to use them. I want to be able to produce lots of sunflower seeds and lots of flax. Okay. Good for our maintenance. Let's have a look. Nice. We're almost at level 3. Wonderful. The higher that goes up, the more more trees we're gonna go through with each axe. So these big trees are really good. They change quite a lot. Mainly, if for no other reason than the fact that it just gave you so many more saplings. We've already got 3, so we've already got enough for another, well, half of the drying rack. Which reminds me, we need them for something else as well, so let's just check that quickly. Oh, small. Yeah, we want... so we can dry the herbs. Yeah, we'll build that next. In fact, I think we've got enough to build it already. No, just the 3. Nice. The fact that we found maintenance too, it was particularly fortuitous. You can always grind maintenance from 0 to 2. Not comfortable, but of all the levels that you want to grind, it's going to be the lowest ones because there's not much XP that you have to hit. After that, you start looking and hoping that you're going to get things like the maintenance 5, because that's going to be the one that's a bugger to grind. Not to mention strength XP, just can't be doing his strength any harm. Being really lazy with fitness training as well. So I'm kind of putting it off because it's really, it's not really great fun to do, not gonna lie. Do we have any herbs in the fridge? No, but we do have tobacco that we need to put on the drying rack next. We need to remember that. So I need to remember to pick up the herbs that I see. But he's a bit tired. Let's have him read a book. Oops. We didn't read electrical, okay. That It's an oversight. Let's get some of that red, or all of it red. Be right back. I'm gonna read that while I grab a chocolate ball. Wart stood on. Okay, we can start disassembling all of the electrical that we see because we've read the electrical book. We get electrical to 1 and then we can focus on grinding mechanics 2 and then we can hotwire all the cores that we see. We can disassemble the old television because we can't put VHSs in it, so we might as well get the electrical experience from it. Which reminds me, we need to bring a good TV back here for when we do find VHSs. I mean, obviously we need the generators on. The power's going to go off the next 11 days. Oh shit. Need the electrical. Need the electrical 1 already. trying to think where I saw some more cars. Oh, I remember now. Ooh. Yeah, let's go make sure we've read the car magazines. We'll pick up the wrench, which will allow us to do both of those things, will allow us to do more mechanics. Performance, commercial. We are missing one of them. That's fine. Don't think I need that, but I'll take it anyway. Don't think there's any point taking the lug wrench without the jack. Oh, nice. So we're going to be able to do so much mechanics with this because we've read the magazine. From one car, because we've read the magazine, we've almost got mechanics 1. We do have mechanics 1. Holy crap, look at that. 1/3 of the way to level 2 already. We can already almost hotwire. That's incredible. Halfway to level 2. Huh? I just never went to. I broke it when I've been trying to practice my maintenance mechanics, so He's cold, which is, or chilly. Surprises me, considering that it's still July in Kentucky. Trying to think trying to think where I might have seen some cars. I'm retracing my footsteps in my head. I know there's a couple of wrecks to the south. Not full wrecks, just cars in very, very poor condition. Cars I wouldn't want to drive. But not worth hot wiring. What I would love to find, what would be really, really useful would be to find a hose, and then we can start carrying some gas cans around, or at least a gas can around with us, and siphoning the gas from the cars that we find. You have 16%. Smashed your window though, haven't I? Yeah. See how bad a condition this is. Let's try that again. Let's see what sort of condition this is in. Yeah, it's absolute trash. Brakes fine, mostly. What's the engine like? Engine's mint. Okay. It's not actually that bad. When the hood's a bit beat up, but the engine's actually solid. Gas tank, 36%. Yeah, so any fuel we put in that is gonna go, is gonna vanish. Tell you what there was. There was another car over here that we didn't have the key for. Oh wait, no, there was, yeah, but it didn't have fuel. We actually managed to get the key for both of them, didn't we? Oh, I know where we can go. Up here. There's some more stuff up here, and also we might just get lucky. Every single road that we go down could have a survivor group on it, just like the one where I got the large backpack. So if we keep going down roads, especially roads like these, like the game calls them a forestry road. If you can go down as many of these as you can, if you can't find a bag, and even if you have got a decent bag, there's always a chance, small chance, that one of them's going to have a military backpack. hopefully they'll introduce the feature where you can eat a stack. Like these violets, for example. They only give you like 2 hunger, but the whole stack is going to give you something like -8, -10 hunger, something like that. So it would be nice if you could just right click and just go eat all, but it doesn't seem to want to let you do that. Excuse me. We checked these cars for... Oh, that reminds me. Where was it? It was here. Where's the symbol for car? In fact, up this. This could be a vehicle. Oh, we'll put that for a drivable vehicle. Yeah, which this is technically. Other cars were here. Oh, they must be there. Yeah, there's some cars there. This is a good place to loot on the higher loot settings because there's less zombies around the buildings than there will be comparatively to the inner city. Also, I want to keep checking this farmland because on the off chance that we find some sheep or even a cow. I would take a cow, but I would prefer a sheep. Specifically a Rambouillet or a Frisian. Oh, crowd. That might be a survivor group, you know. That one has a satchel. There he is down there. Do you see him? The guy with the duffel bag. That's 100% a survivor group. See, he's got the armor on him. More boots. But we don't need these magazines because we've read them. I'm not going to bother taking the tomato. Grabbing 2 and 3. That's makes. Oh, to make stick trap. Yeah, I think we can already make them, can't we? Yeah, we can already make these. I'm gonna just take that anyway. First aid 4. I don't really care. Oh, look, now we find carving 1. Then again, it's still valuable because we can use it to finish off carving 1. Don't need you or you. Where'd you aiming? 3 and 5. And we don't need agriculture 3. See the way it's grayed out? We've already marked it off as but there's also a zombie there with a satchel, so let's see if we can give him the goodbye. Where is he though? Swing and a miss. You know what? We're a little bit encumbered. Why don't we just drop these branches? Also, we'll eat these potatoes. There it is. Actually, you know what we could maybe even do is look round. Over here. Yeah. You got anything nice? Ah. Right, I'm gonna go this way because we can work our way back home, or we can kind of just go a different route. So you can't see this on the map, but I know it well enough to tell you that we can kind of come up here and go around there. You can see where the road would naturally go. This up here is what's called the pony roam. We'll go home and we'll read that carving book. Six, 7. In fact, if we put the water bottle away, gonna leave us some room. 5.5 of 7. Beautiful. Beautiful. What I mean about the survivor groups. So good. I mean, that, as I say, that guy had a duffel bag, but I think there's a very small chance you can get a military bag as well, or even a large backpack. There's a big upgrade on it. You want to check them, you know. I know there's going to be zombies around them, so I'm going to resist the temptation. That's new, isn't it? Oh, do you know what? We'll take that tin can because we can smell that when we get smithing online. What's that? Saw something. Oh, it's a large flat stone. Those are useless to us at the moment. Wait a second. I don't remember there being anything here. Let me check my map. Yeah, it's just a farm. It's just a it basically leads along a road, but there's nothing there. Oh, we got some deers. Oh, dearie, dearie, dear. But we found some napping books, which is really good. We desperately need those to get that napping for, so we can get the flint saw. That's very good news. We'll read the carbon book when we get in, and that will take us to level 2. Got carbon book 2, that'll take us to 4. So yeah, things are vastly improved. Tapping 2, no. Tapping 3, no. Blade, no. Tapping 1, yes. Aiming, no. No. First aid, no. Reloading, no. So a lot of books that are not good to us yet, but that will be. Offload some stuff here. We've got a lot of we've got some rosemary, so we can stick that on the drying rack. And it's raining as well, so we could maybe stick some of that in the ground as well. Have ourselves a little herb garden. Don't see anything specifically that I want right now. just desperately want to be growing flax, but I can't. Right, I need to go to the loo, so I'll be back in a moment. While I'm doing that, I can be reading this book. So I'll be back in just a second.
Oh shit. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, Ed. Fucking hell. Oh no. Oh, it was a good run. 28,000. Oh, I need to screenshot this. Oh, poor Ed. I've driven down that road a couple of times and it's never been that busy. Oh no. Well, look, my trousers. Woo, that's a lot.
Alright. I trust you all pressed all of the buttons while I was gone. Like, every single button. No, you don't. I know you wouldn't let me down. Get this carving book read. Finish this off in the morning. I need to find a big... I need to think where the nearest big car park is, in the hope that I can find another car, another vehicle. Every car, also every car we find might have a hose in it as well. Oliver's here. He's definitely grown in. Let's get the scissors and tidy him up a little bit because he's kind of letting himself go a little bit. We have scissors, don't we? Yeah, there they are. And then we'll trim his hair. Important? No, no, I don't like that at all. Left pawn. Yes. Yeah, we'll go left pawn. That's definitely con Jandy. We drop the legs. Repeat that. Drop the watches. Drop the caterpillar instead of carrying it everywhere with us. Right. Let me think. Can somebody please say hello in chat? Like you're all just quietly watching, and that's perfectly fine. You're more than happy to do so, okay? I'm joking here, but like I feel like I'm being stalked by a whole lot of people. Please, somebody show some love. You're scaring me. Like honestly, this is like the quietest chat I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, please tell me you're not bots. Please tell me somebody hasn't like paid to have like loads of paid chatters. I don't care if you put shut up in chat. Just please put something. Map. Okay, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. I can cope. I can cope with that. I can deal with it. That leads to, and that leads to. Maybe I could start taking over the mansion. Also, kind of want to go hunting for. Oh, before we do any of that, we should maybe do a bit more carving. Get level 2. What does level 2 carving give? Medium handles, that would be handy, yeah. Bone spear, bone spoon even. Of dice. Small handles. Okay. Suppose if we're going to start killing zombies, we really need to start doing strength and fitness. But before I do that, I need to get my fishing up. I would say fishing book. Right, let me just check something quickly. Right, let me just check something quickly. Yeah. So that's really bizarre. Okay, what to do, what to do. Can't do any farming. Check the... You might even be ready. Yeah, you are. So we can put the tobacco on. Put you down here for the moment. You ready? No, but you're flying. I've never done this before. But okay, so that's all we got to do for barley, and then we get barley seeds. What can we do? Oh, we can make flour. But we need a stone cairn. Oh, I don't even know how we would bake bread. Can we make flour? So does that have to be no, we can just use flour. But then we would need salt and yeast. So we can potentially make bread, but we would need salt and yeast. Okay, so I'm not really seeing a massive amount of uses for this barley seed. It's just flour. The seeds themselves are probably they're pretty worthless. Okay, well I can leave that there because it's dried. What I want to do first of all, is the water still on? Yes. Take the tobacco out of the freezer. We'll stick it in the oven so we can defrost it. Awesome. Okay, so we've got some tobacco drying as well. That's going to give us loads of plant cure or whatever the hell it's called. Why are you not cooked? You should be cooked. Burnt now. Eh? I don't get it. Never mind. It said uncooked, and then I put them in, and then it said burned. So I don't know what the dealio is there. Either way, you can go to hell. 4 in the evening. Put the ratchet away. I kind of want to keep that. I don't know how important that is to mechanics. I don't want to use it as a weapon because I don't know when I'm going to get the next one. Plus, we were lucky enough to find that iron pipe, so we can use that to continue leveling and maintenance. I'm tempted to go down to the mansion over here. Start clearing that out. I suppose what would be smarter would be to do this, but even down here, there's a fucking ton of zombies. So of course, it's going to be a ton down there as well. Oh, I just had a thought. And if it did come up here, yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. We'll come up here and we'll see what's on that road. Should be relatively quiet. Let's read a book until then, and then we'll give him an early night, and then he can kind of get out the house early. Pottery? Yeah. Bed about 11 o'clock. Averaging 6.1 kills per day. It's not going to impress anybody, like. Not going to get me any chicks. Oh, I'm supposed to go to bed. What am I doing? I've lost the plot. Oh, let's just go out in the middle of the night. That's a good idea. Oh no, I'm dead. How did that happen? 81 kilos though. So yeah, we're actually getting we're getting close to fishing time. 2 in the morning. Okay, let's read a book. Set off about 4 o'clock. So I finished that book actually. And I should have been reading the book with the glasses as well, the reading glasses. But oh well. Another book read. Let's check the map. Oh, that's not, because it's too dark to read. Yeah, just head this direction. Getting all the potatoes. I want to find some flax, baby. Give me some flax. You know I love it. Bit of build up on water. Before we start drinking, Let's eat these vegetables because they're high in, very moist. Now the magazine I'd love to find is either Herbalist. What the hell is that? Oh, sorry, the blade. I'll take it because I think we might be able to smell that down. I want to check all of these. Can we try rose hips? But if we keep checking houses as well, there's always a chance we're going to find a boar, which I'm really keen to find. Pick kitten skull because we can smash that for and eventually turn it into hooks. Oh, which is another reason that we want carbon. It's carbon 5. The needle must be 4. Yeah. So that'll be a really good moment when we get bone needles and a bone. We can make bone hooks. Yeah, we're going the right way. Zombies over there. I'm just wondering why. It's a bit random. We'll take a peek. Seem to be anything particular about them. Don't know why they're there. I always think that zombies are where they are for a reason. They must have just migrated. But there is a or there used to be, the map's changed now, so there's a, you know, things have changed. But there's a there used to be like a warehouse up here. I had a base here one time. Actually, it was quite cool. I mean, it was a little bit uneventful because I was just so far away from everything. But it was still a cool location. It was still cool to base out of kind of building that I had. I'd managed to find a cooking pot and I'd built some amphoras to collect rainwater. So I didn't really have the right to base there because I would have died of thirst, but I managed to make it work. There was some cows to the northwest. I'd managed to bring them down, so I was farming cows in the courtyard of like a warehouse, which I just thought was something a little different, and I kind of liked it for that reason. This one. Yeah, it looks like it hasn't changed. I built a fence here and I just had my cows roaming around in here. I don't think these are going to have anything of value. I think it's kind of produce. Yeah. But it was worth coming in here for the water. But I don't think it's worth going through all the rest of these because if worse, it's just going to be rotten veg. Or, you know, nothing. Used to be that in the older builds where if it was a crate it would have tools, so you would go in somewhere like that. I think even in build 41 there was still, I think they were just empty. I can't remember, I think it was some of the earlier builds, if it was a crate it would have tools in it. So yeah, something like that was like really high value. Apologies if you can hear my neighbour dog barking. Really want to check this place out for tools. Looks like it might be a bit busy. Maybe not. Is it midday? Lord remote defense. Large knife. It's nice. Yeah, camera. Yeah, I can. Oh, there you are. Hey. You know what? Maybe we don't have to kill Spade. That's good. Splinters. Oh, paint bucket. That's nice. That's really going to be that we can use that for the gardening. Lighter. Thank you. There's another crate there I want to check, but the spade's good. I can't remember why. I know. I think we can use it to pick up clay. And it's something else as well. Knitting needles, we can make those. Measuring tape. I don't even know if there's a use for that. I think this is just materials. Pretty sure this is always just wood. I'm not going to check behind them, but I'm confident enough that there's no tools in there. Come on, give me some flax or some sunflower seeds. Ooh. We checked that house, didn't we? Yeah. So it's the one to the east. But I think, yeah, I want to get in there because there's another shed. Could be a generator, there could be anything in there. But yeah, it looks like it's pretty spicy, pretty tasty around here. Holy shit. Yeah, I have to come back here when I've leveled up my strength and fitness. Tell you what, we'll continue to the east just to see what it's like. But I'm expecting more of the same. Okay, I mean that's pretty chill. Always check the bins. Oh, I don't want a football. I'm not going to take the chocolate chips because -1 hunger. Oh, there's something up there as well. We need to check that out. Right, let's go around this side because we can lure them to the fence. What I might do is check out this first. Oh, that's a sack. Oh no, it's the animal feed bag. What's that? Fleshing tool. Not so good. We can make a fleshing tool from a bone, so we don't really need to pick that up. Get away. Up your bumhole. Oh, there's a guitar case in there. That would be so cool. Imagine finding like an acoustic guitar or something. That would be in the apocalypse. It's not like you're gonna have like lots that you can entertain yourself with, so having like, a guitar to play would be so nice. Guitar pick, two guitar picks in the case. Makes sense. Where you would keep them. Fortunately, this house is a bust. We need to go home though. Yeah, we need to get out of here. Get out of here! There does seem to be more zombies. Like, this is supposed to be ×4, but that doesn't seem natural. Like a natural ×4 for where we are. It should be a lot more chill around here. I'm not complaining, by the way. I'm not like having a moan. I'm just surprised at what Build 42 Stable is like. It's a little bit more spicy than I had imagined, than I thought it would be. Let's quickly check the map. We are there. Oh, do you know what we didn't check? Didn't check that. So let's keep following the road and then we'll see if we can get in that barn. Because barns don't generally have good stuff, but I found like pickaxes in there and all sorts of good, nice things. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get near the spawn, are we? Oh wait, maybe. Oh, that is so good. We need that for the metals. We need that for the metal working. What's this? Straw hat. You know, I don't think that's quite my look. Wow, found a metalworking punch. So there's 3 key things you need to start with metalworking. There's metalworking punch, tongs, which we already have, and a heading tool. And you need the metalworking punch to make the heading tool. So now we can. I'm 95% sure that we could start with metalworking now. We do have the problem of, I think the bottleneck is masonry. I don't think we have the skill books to grind masonry, which is a pain. We need masonry 2 for a few reasons, and I can't remember off the top of my head. And as I say, I want to avoid leveling skills when I don't have the books for them because it's a pain in the balls. It's just like do the same thing over and over again, and I'm not about that. I want. Besides, I kind of want to play it in my mind realistically. Would I do? I would want to do when I found the book, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Now, if I can find the materials, again, a grinder skill to level 2, and it's not going to be too much of a pain, then I might do it. But we'll see. I'll double check when we get back, but finding the metalwork punches, yeah, that's a great find. Oh, can we build the... Does the spade allow us to build... Yeah, it does. Now we can make charcoal. Knew there was something else. Oh, how are you coming along? Almost ready. Oh, that is so good. Right, you can go in there. Go in there. Down there. Okay, let's go down there. So we can, in fact, actually no. Fleshing tool as well. How much do you hold? 10 liters. There for the gardening. Can we dry rose hips on the rack? What's still on? Keep you... I keep you on me actually, because I think we're going to be using you for carving. Yes, we wanted to know whether we can dry rose hips. No. We'd be under R. Rosemary. Roses. No. No, we can't. It says fresh. Oh, is that one of them? Is rose hips one of them that it just doesn't go? It just goes from fresh to just nothing because they keep forever. Maybe. When we get a bowl and we start making our salads and our fish salads and all of the rest of it, we can start putting the dried herbs in, and it just makes him really happy because these dishes are like, it might be something like fish, potato, cabbage, rosemary, rose hips, thyme. You know, you can just make this really flavorful meal. and it cheers them up no end. Right, I want to go through the blacksmithing again. That was why we needed the masonry. We need the masonry for the stone anvil. So we need masonry 2. For the simple furnace, we need carving 4. I should make a note of this, you know, so I don't keep going over it. So if we just go to page 2, call this blacksmithing. Carving 4. Lovely. Masonry 2. Anvil. Yeah, stone anvil we'll put. Be less confusing. Check here. Yeah, masonry 2. Do we need, can we use a stone hammer? We can, thank goodness, yeah. Interestingly, it just says a hammer though. You don't need like a chisel or anything, which is odd. If we can get carving 4, we can make the bucket, which means we can go straight to this from the primitive to the simple. It's only the stone blocks. I can't remember what you need or whether you need masonry to make stone blocks. Yeah, you do. You need masonry 1. I remember now. Okay. Is there any way we can grind masonry? Because I don't think there is, you know. I think that's why we need the pickaxe. We get a pickaxe or a sledgehammer or a stone maul. We can break open the large stones. Oh, look at that, masonry level 7, so we're not making the stone maul. Yeah. So masonry is our bottleneck. I don't know how to get around that. Yeah, I'm at a bit of a loss there. Not gonna lie. I think in the past I've always managed to make this work because I picked. I think handy comes with masonry 1 now. I think. But of course, in this I don't have handy because I don't have any skills that I haven't kind of ground out myself. I'll have to think about that. I think we just have to just hope that we find a pickaxe or a sledgehammer. Just a bit of a long shot, if I'm honest. But that's kind of part of the fun of the game. I am a bit of a sadist for that sort of thing. I do like it when a game hurts. But it's gonna, if it stops us from getting into blacksmithing, that's gonna sting a bit because it's like blacksmithing's gonna be a lot of fun. It's also going to give us nails, which is going to open up a whole lot of other things to do as well. Fuck! We just found the metal punch as well. So if I go to say... show that we can make a heading tool. No, we've got to have the blacksmithing. There is another possibility. I've just had a thought. There are furnaces and forges that are already built, and I know where one is. So over here, you can't see, but if you go around this corner and up here towards Riverside, in there's like a kind of like a converted barn, and then there somebody's got an advanced forge, so we could potentially go over there, clear the zombies out, and then use that as our metalworking shop. That would be more feasible if we could get a generator and a car up and running. Then we could just drive there on a day and use that. Pretty cool. But that's not really feasible until we get a generator and we get a gas station up and running. Right, anyway, let's put on Jandy to go to bed. His weight down to 80. Hot wiring though, that's amazing. We have a car as well. Desperately need that hose. I think that's it. I think those are the main ones. We do have butchering one, yeah. We do want to get that redded. Yeah, we do want to read that for when we do the fishing. I should maybe you prioritize that. Put that on the bed. know that it's important. Right, for the moment, let's continue our search for flax. I desperately want to get that in the ground. This... Don't like you. Don't like you there, so we'll put you in the corner up here. Where can we go that we haven't been? I know where we can go. We'll head towards... I don't even know what you call it actually. But it's the gas station that exists. Oh shit! Never thought of that. So there's... Palace Lake over here, which is where there's one gas station. But one thing I hadn't considered is there's also the gas station down here. Back here, I think maybe it's more round about there. That might be easier to get to. So let's go explore that. Lots of water. Guess it's okay. That's another thing as well. That road also takes us past the McCoy estate, which also has like a crap load of stuff for metalworking as well. Although that will be an absolute peg to clear. That'll be feckin' heaving. Oh, no way. Found a fishing rod. What condition is it in? It's pretty beat up. Still, if we didn't already know, we could have research crafted that, and then we would have been able to make our own, I believe. That's mental. Let's continue down this road. We might find a survivor group. Come on, give me a military backpack. Give me that military backpack. You know you want the game. You know how I'm sexy. I've earned it. I can hotwire. I can nap. I can. Oh, I'm multi-skilled. With a large penis. Some of that is true. Do 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 do. Distant gunshot. Let's get something to eat. Yeah, I think this might be the better place to take over. I don't know how bad it's going to be for zombies, but I suspect this place is going to be pretty busy. But I still think this might be a better location. Also, potentially, you could take over the McCoy estate. You would have access to all the blacksmith and stuff. You'd have water, you'd be able to fish. I mean, the McCoy estate is like the best. I mean, it's got to be one of the best bases up there. And if you can get a generator at the gas station just down the road, then you pretty much won the game at that point. Why we haven't seen another vehicle or two? Oh, actually, there are car parks down here. So I'd love to be able to poke my nose through, but I suspect once we get close to it, we're gonna get pushed away by zombies. What? Heard a zombie there, that was weird. Also camping events, like you sometimes get like camping events by the side of the road. We're not getting any of them either. I'm not complaining, you know, like got like a large hiking bag. Uh, so I'm not having a moan about it, definitely not. I think we're quite lucky. You know, this could be a lot worse. It's just a shame we don't have a tent. It's also a shame we don't have a fence. I'm gonna try walking in here. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's starting. Yeah, it's starting to space up now, isn't it? We'll have to go because we don't have water and we're not going to be able to take them out. But I just wanted to take a peek. If we could get a tent, we could come down here, we could put the tent down, then the only concern would be water and we could slowly clear this out. Or we could sleep in a car, which is not smart, but I don't know what the other option would be unless we cleared the McCoy first. But even that would be suboptimal because even that's quite far away. But it's not as bad as I thought. As I say, it's busy, but with a few more combat skills. Sorry, with a few more points in strength and fitness. Achievable. Don't know whether I've got the RV mod installed. I don't think I do. No, that's the only mods I have installed. I can't believe how little chat there is. I'm shocked. I don't necessarily mind. I'm just confused. But I'm going to take him back home, and then I'm going to leave this save for today, and I'll have a think. But again, it's been a good session. Got the mace, got the metalworking punch, got some key books like the carving. That's so. Huh. Suppose we'll have it. I can't even remember half the thing. Oh yeah, we got hot wiring. Hot wiring's cracking. I mean, it can't overstate how good hot wiring is. I mean, obviously on a high pop server or high pop save, the hot wiring value drops a little bit because you can't drive everywhere, but nonetheless, it's still a very good thing. Oh, burlap piece, that's really good. With some thread, which we don't have, but we can get. We can turn that into a sack. We need the sack for making compost. Also can take it apart and put it back together again. And that'll level tailoring. So that's another good find as well. We just say we can get the. We just need the needle. So we get a needle. We get the rags from Zombie's clothes. We wash the rags, and then we pick the thread. We pick the rags, sorry, for thread, and then we can use that to sew the sack, the burlap piece into a sack, and then you can just pull it apart and just rinse and repeat. obviously we want the boots, but even without it, it's still worth doing. Plus, if we get the flax, seeds, we're going to be able to get loads of thread from that. Anyway, thank you for popping in today. You know, do the whole thing, push all the buttons, and I'll probably see you tomorrow, or hopefully sometime soon. Take care.
Oh shit. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, Ed. Fucking hell. Oh no. Oh, it was a good run. 28,000. Oh, I need to screenshot this. Oh, poor Ed. I've driven down that road a couple of times and it's never been that busy. Oh no. Well, look, my trousers. Woo, that's a lot.